Hey everybody, this is Try Dying to Live here, as well as
TechWest.
And we are now going to minmus. Yes, you were wondering if we were going to do it. Well, we're going to try to do it. So we're going to have to use the orbital mapping system. Tech's never used it before, and so we're going to see what happens. Make sure that, well, hopefully we'll make it to minmus, or at least crash into it, you know. Jeb's back, that's pretty exciting. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to press M. Go ahead and flip up your nav ball there. Let's zoom out so we can see minmus. Zoom, 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 zoom. There's the moon, there's minmus. Alright, purple dot. That's minmus. Go ahead and click on that. That is now our target. Excellent. So what we're going to do, go ahead and zoom back in. Zoom, 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 zoom. Is we're going to go ahead and click on ascending node right here. This right here. Actually, you're going to click, there you go. No, actually you're going to click on the blue line next to ascending node. Up, 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 oh, down, 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 down. There you go, right there. That's 1 minute out, so you got 1 minute to do this orbital maneuver. All right, so go ahead and right click and look to see which way you need to move. Oh, take the mouse real quick, it's from you, sorry. It makes it easier to explain. So you look here, and I can say, I need to push this part down, okay? And it's really hard to see because all this debris here, but we're going to pull this guy down here, and we're going to try to, match up orbital planes. So let's see here, how does that look? I got to look down the length of this line here. How's that look to you? Does that look about right?
Not quite. It's a little far down.
We went too far, didn't we?
Yes.
So we'll bring that back up there. All right. So that'll be
about right there.
That'll be our mission. Okay. So now that I have totally taken over the game from you, go ahead and press. Actually, we're gonna find our direction we need to travel. So you're gonna need to move. Probably just look straight down. Press T. And then move down, and you can see we've got 26 minutes to do our burn, and we'll have to do 252 meters per second of W. Hold that W. Just hold it. Hey, you have to get going. Otherwise, we're going to have to do this on the other side. Oh, you've got to find that blue dot in the next 14 seconds. Can he do it? 13, 12, 11, 10. Oh, not that purple dot. That's your target. That's not your direction. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's too late. Oh, just turn your SAS on. It is too late. Alright, so we've passed the mark. So go ahead and click on that dot again, that little guy right here, that little star. Alright, go ahead and click on him, and we've already passed him, so hit the X. So we'll have to try, don't hit, yeah, just hit anything else. We'll have to go to the rotate around the planet. We'll have to try it on the other side. Nope, 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 don't do that. We're gonna set our target first. We're going to set our new orbital plane maneuver. So you have to look at the map so you can see it. Zoom out a little bit. There you go. So right there, right where this descending node, whoo, too far. Yeah, I know, it's looking at you and not the planet, so it's a little harder. There you go, click right there. Whoop, that's it right there. Add maneuver. That'll give us 15 minutes to do everything. Alright, so you got to look down the line. Rotate around so you can look down the line. You're going to move it this way a little bit more. Just trying to look almost exactly down the line, so it's almost like in your face. There you go. It's giving you the option to cancel, which you don't want, so right click again. There you go. And let's see here, we want to go up. So you're going to pull that up. Whoa, too far. Oh, you're too far, you're too far, too far. So you're going to pull it back down again. And the farther you pull, the faster it's going to move. And a little bit more. Probably a little bit more. There it is. That it is. All right. So that's you're on the good orbital plane there. You can see that your line there. It's kind of off to the side here. That basically just means it's like flipping around. So we're gonna find that blue mark, and we have to do this in 14 minutes and 30 seconds. So there's your blue mark right there. So go ahead and put your mouse over that. Now that is gonna move as you orbit. as you're going to zoom forward and stuff. And your ship's really long, so it's going to be a bit of effort to turn it. But you're going to muscle it over there. That's the wrong way. Yeah. Up is down, down is up, left is left, right is right. Make sense?
Yes.
No. It's like flying an airplane. You got to pull back on the stick to go up, push down on the stick to go down, but left and right are correct. I'm going to show you a secret. Ooh. If you zoom forward, you don't actually, you stop moving suddenly. So if you warp forward, it'll stop you instantly. It's kind of a neat trick. Alright, we have 7 minutes to correct. And kind of the neat thing is, because you're doing just an orbital plane maneuver up and down, because you're doing an orbital maneuver, I'm the one doing the time warping, an orbital maneuver up and down, you're just going to rotate around, so it'll actually hold its spot. And you're going to want to burn as close to that blue dot as possible. And we're going to have to burn for 53.2 meters per second in 6 minutes time. So let's get this thing closer to that time. And it's going to take us a little while to burn toward it. A minute. Okay. So correct your heading just one more time. Get a little closer to that. A long ship, so it'll take a little bit of effort. Lock. There you go. Alright, so that looks pretty good. So when you're about a minute out, you'll go ahead and do your burn because it may take you a while. Also, press M. Notice your fuel level. You're probably going to have to burn out. You have to do this. But you don't have to look at the orbital, the other map, because you have all this information right here.
That is very helpful. That setting up that orbital or that maneuver.
It's getting really late here. It's like 1 a.m. All right. So you're a minute out, and so it'll probably take you it'll probably take you about 2 minutes to do this. Well, maybe not. Try. See, the thing is, if you Oh, so go ahead and stop. So it's estimated 15 seconds of burn time. And so you want to do it probably T-minus 7 seconds. I don't know if this is actually the case, but it makes sense to me. Like, you do 7 seconds on each side, 7.5 seconds on each side. Does that make sense to you?
It does actually, because you need to center that burn around that mark.
Yeah.
Because if you do it all before the mark, then the maneuver is not completed at that time.
Yeah.
And if you do it after the mark, you've waited too long, as we've already occurred
Haven't
once.
done it once, yeah.
So, but I can understand.
You're about at 7 seconds though. You gotta watch your time. There you go. And as you go, that mark's gonna move. And if it starts moving radically, that blue mark starts radically, you just cut your speed, and you just recorrect. Oh, you're out of fuel. Hit your spacebar. There you go. This engine will do it a little slower. Stop, stop, stop. Correct towards that blue mark. Yes, that's off. There you go. Lock. There you go. Do it again. Burn. Yeah, any incorrect burning, it'll have to fix it. And the closer you get to that, the more it's whoops up. See, it's flown way off there. But you only got a meter per second difference. Now your ship's shorter, so it's going to be more controllable. You're going to have more authority in your attack. Alright. Lock it. Get rid of that last meter per second. And there you go. That's close enough. Okay, so go back to your map. Press M.
I correct my trajectory first?
Nope, you don't have to worry about that. You've already done that. Click on that little star guy. Yep, it's past due, so get rid of it. So next thing, you don't have to click anywhere. There you go. Just click anywhere to get rid of that. So next thing, we'll scroll out. We'll look at minmus. That's moon. Minmus. All right. So we're gonna try to do. No, you don't. It's already your target. So we're gonna click on our orbit, and we're gonna try to kind of like go like this. So go ahead and scroll, zoom in. All right, and then oh, we're almost there. So move out just a little bit here. There's fine. Add a maneuver. We got 2 minutes to do this whole maneuver. So We're gonna pull this guy out here, so we're accelerating. See our orbit zooming out. Stop, stop, stop. Scroll out. See if you can get a hold of that guy and click him. There you go, click. There you go, pull that guy out there. That's just to the moon. Whoa, whoa. You're gonna have to pull that back in. Yeah, you're leaving Kerbal. You're escaping. Pull that guy in just very slowly. A little bit of delta V is gonna go a long way. Oh, keep going.
Look at a nice little orbit there.
Yeah, like I said, a little delta V is gonna go a long way.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Oh, okay. So you're getting pretty close there. Just pull it in, pull it out just a little bit more. A little bit more. All right. So that's your closest. Stop, stop, stop. That's your closest approach, which is quite a bit off. So go ahead and pull that blue, this blue one that says point away from Kerbal. Pull that a little bit more, and that's just gonna pull those together a little bit. See how those two dots? This is where you will be, and this is where it will be at its closest approach. So those are pulling together. You're fine. Keep it going. Keep going. Keep going. Little bit. Stop. Alright, so that's your intercept. Alright, that'll look good. Alright, now you've got 34 seconds to find that blue dot, which is on this way. This way. Yeah, it's right here. You got lots of authority, so move it like you mean it. Alright, lock it and burn. Burn, burn, burn now. Because you don't have a lot, you're going to burn very slowly. See, it's a 3-minute burn here. We can correct this later, but we are going to need it. Now you might, while you're burning, correct where you're going. Other way. Remember, left is left, up is down. The new KSP motto.
Opposites attract.
Up is down, down is up. What's really crazy is when you get to RCS, you're doing translating maneuvers. Excuse me. None of that is actually what you're doing right now. That's just what the computer's hoping you'll do. That's what that blue circle. Let's zoom out. This right here. This is what you're actually doing. I'm gonna get a drink so that I'm not choking. I don't ever get to get a drink while I'm doing gameplay. This is great. I just walk over here to get a drink. You gotta babysit, make sure it's still pointing towards the blue thing. This is great. Normally I have to pause a video. Now if I want to get somebody to make my Earl Grey tea for me. You're not pointing toward the blue thing anymore. You were like 4 pixels off. Fix the 4 pixels. Pixels, what are you doing? Whoa, 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 stop. If you start doing that, okay, fix yourself. Fix it, fix it, fix it. What are you doing?
Oh.
You're rotating. Q. There you go. Q, 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 Q. There you go. Now fix that. Yeah, your fingers are on the wrong buttons. www.tridactylive.com. Alright, you're running out of time, man. You gotta get this going. Steer it. What did you do in the military? Were you a pilot? No, you weren't, because if you were, you'd do up is up and down is down. He's like, I worked in the real world where down was down and up was up. T, lock it. Lock it and launch it. You don't have to be that accurate. You actually have, but you do have to burn it. Yeah. You were, as soon as I saw you spinning, I was like, I think his fingers aren't on the right keys.
Once again, it is pretty pretty late.
No, you just wish you were as awesome as I were. Oh man.
In the morning. Being as awesome as Mark is, he's the one currently doing
I can't play it either. I can't play it either.
It is pretty late.
The angle, the keyboard was at an angle. That's my excuse. How are we on fuel? Alright, you're still good on fuel. Hey look, there's the moon. We don't care about that moon. We don't like that moon. We hate that moon. No, we don't. We still have 200 meters per second of delta V to do. Thankfully, ho ho ho! Oh, I didn't fire the bit. There we go. Ho ho ho!
We will quickly separate that time here in just a second. Make a couple course corrections.
He's able to talk because I'm actually doing the piloting right now.
And adjust the speed here a little bit and quickly drop the remaining 100 meters per second delta V, and we should be on our way to...
Theoretically, we still have to do another course correction. You know why?
Because once we get closer, the gravitational pull is going to come in.
No, because we're 3.5 minutes past our burn time. We're not even done with the maneuver yet. Oh, that's good enough. All right. So, well, actually, that's not good enough. And look at that. 8 meters per second is the difference between nowhere near and actual... Oh, okay. So here we are way off. So what I'm going to do here... I'm getting tired, so I just want to do it. Why are you... Oh, okay. So why are you doing that? Course correction. Slow it down. Whoa. More course correcting. Slow it down. Adding another 100 meters of delta V. That's too much. I don't want to do that. Is that good? 91 meters per second. I don't want that. I don't want that much. I'm gonna try it again. I don't want a 5-day old. Is that 5? Did that really say 5 days? Okay, that's... Is that it? Okay, where's my old... I see the dotted line. I want to get rid of the dotted line. Where is it? Oh, you go away. There we go. I want like 5 minutes out. Oh, 25 seconds is not hard enough. A minute and a half. I can do it in a minute and a half. I can do it in a minute and a half. This is like the one thing in the game I cannot do very quickly. Blam. Alright. 70 meters per second. This if I do this...
Estimated burn is a 2-second burn, and we got a minute and 2 seconds to perform it. I think that's not too big of a deal.
Too big of a deal? I'm doing the piloting. This is embarrassing if I mess up.
It's a 2-second burn. How are you going to mess that up?
Oh, watch me. Watch me.
You do have to get on course, though.
Get on course. Look, I'm already there. Bam. That's how you fly a ship, man. You go right to it. And then you fly around it trying to actually hit it for 5 minutes. There we go. 3 seconds out. Whoa! X. Did I get it? I can't tell. Which one is it?
No, you overshot.
Did I really?
Yep, because you do not actually start your burn until...
No, shut up. I don't... I'm the one teaching you. Look, I still got 2 meters per second left to go. My brain has stopped working, but I don't care. I'm going to pull it off. Oh, come back. Lock. See, look, now I'm there now. I'm there. I'm totally there. You, go away. Look. I have an intercept course. Bam, intercept. It'll probably disappear as I approach it, but I don't care. Man, I am so tired. Are you still flying the ship? No, he hasn't been flying the ship for a minute now. But he sort of got it. Alright.
Understanding principles.
Hey, understanding the principles. Even if you can't do it before we all fall asleep. The 4 cups of coffee that I've had way late tonight have not even done it. Bam. Alright, stop. Alright. So we have a para-apsis of a lot. But it's pretty simple. 2 T lock. Drop speed. Drop para-apsis, ideally. Get back here. Get back here. X. Here we go. So from now on, it's all you.
And
you have to do everything. You have to do everything. I'm not gonna even help you. Take the controls.
Alright, I've got the controls here.
You're not even touching the keyboard. You're not even touching the keyboard. Alright, so anyways, couple tips.
I seem to be stalled.
You're not stalled. The gravity of this planet is hardly anything. So if you start going away from the planet, it may take you a few minutes to actually start heading back toward the planet. You're actually falling straight at the planet. But you're so far away that it's going to take you a while. The other thing is your landing gear's not up, and the other thing is you'll probably bounce. And the other thing is the moon is so hilly that you will probably fall over and die. G's for gear. I don't know what you were pushing. You're like, enter? Alright, bring yourself on home. I'd probably speed up time. I'm not helping at all though. It's like max speed. We're just barely. Look at it spin. It's spinning. So you're going so fast toward it, but this will be fun.
It's taking me years to make this landing.
I told you it's like a grain of salt. It's like a blue Cocoa Puff of the size. It's like the size of a Cocoa Puff. Like, it's one of the smallest things in the whole galaxy. And by galaxy, I really mean solar system. And by smallest things, I mean moons. By smallest things in moons, I mean moons of Kerbal. Look, you're not even like close to needing a safety burn. You're only going 50 kilometers a second.
Okay, now, there was something that you did when we went to Moon.
Right.
That you actually had it set so that it was level. It showed me to the surface for my trajectory.
I pressed M. And you zoom in. It'll show you where you're going to end up at. Right click. What are you looking at? What are you trying to look for?
No, for my course correction so that I could
keep it balanced?
Yes.
Level? You want to burn towards retroburn. Toward retrograde, I should say. So it's basically what that does is that's like the opposite of whatever you're traveling. This is like hitting the brakes at, you know. So if you're heading sideways, you're gonna hit the brakes sideways. If you're hitting straight down, you're gonna hit the brakes straight down. Or if you're flying up, you can flip yourself over and actually shoot yourself toward the planet, and then flip yourself around again, and then land on the planet. But you are a million miles away, so you can. And you're going so slow, it doesn't even matter. The thing to remember is, you probably... Whoa, 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 whoa! Accelerate! Accelerate! Point yourself proper. Point yourself proper. Correct faster. Okay, stop. X. Okay, you're actually going up now a little bit. Whoa. You don't want to point towards that one. Don't point toward that. You're going to flip yourself upside down. Just point straight up and down for the time being. Because if you look at this little circle up at the top here, you're heading upwards at 10 meters per second. So, and that's the other reason why I was always careful about zooming, is because sometimes you'll fly in accidentally. It looks like you're over a mountain range, but you are very close to a lake. So this right up here at the top of the screen, by your resources, that's a lake, or an ocean actually, because it's if you can land there, that's ideal. But you don't have to land there if you don't want to. You can land on the mountains. It'll be entertaining for all the YouTube people. Okay, you start just now starting to go up. Yeah. And you got gobs and gobs and gobs of fuel. Yeah, it takes more fuel to get to minmus, but it takes, because gravity is so low, it takes less fuel to slow yourself down. And so the first time I landed on minmus, I actually used RCS. Well, I should say the first time I did a video on landing on minmus, I used RCS to land, which is used for orbital, for docking, to move yourself around, to translate in space, to bump into another spaceship or to dock to another spaceship. It's supposed to be weak. Right now it's actually overpowered, but it's fairly weak. But it,
Okay.
I'm actually gonna see where I want to see where you're gonna land at. Looks like nope. You're gonna hit the mountains. Sorry.
Well, I can adjust that with a little bit of power, but
I'd like to see you try. Try to adjust with a little power, end up flying into the sun. Oh my god.
I mean, it's one of those.
Dude, you're 5,000 meters from the surface. If you burn now, you'll never make it. It'll be all night. It'll be 4 a.m. It'll be we are still descending. Yeah, you see, you're just gonna miss that lake there. Look how big the lake looks, and look how big it is, the size of the moon. What are you doing? Oh, turning SAS off. I'm watching him on the keyboard here. I'm like, what are you doing? He's just pushing random buttons, dude, you trying to turn your he's hovering over G, and I'm like, are you trying to turn your landing gear off? That's a bad thing. They sort of keep your engines from exploding upon landing. The ground here doesn't seem terribly bad. If you were across that river there, that lake, then you'd land on that mountain. You probably would slide down it, though you could be pretty bad now. Keyboard or mouse control. He's in charge of the keyboard. I'm in charge of the mouse. Yeah, you're kind of close to that mountain there. That might be a little interesting. You could probably still manage. I mean, you got a pretty wide lander. You're getting really close though, so you might want to shed a little bit of speed. Holy smokes! Look at the angle of that. Yeah, you're gonna want to shed a lot more speed. You're bad. That's bad. That's bad. Bad. Stop. Stop. X. X. You're going up. Oh gosh. Okay. I wanted to share with you a cool tip. If you lock your SAS straight up and down, all right, you can hold the SAS there, and then you can actually steer yourself, and it'll move just slightly. But when you let go, it'll go back straight to up and down again.
Okay.
Which is a neat trick. If you're not basically orbiting the planet, are you orbiting? I know you're not. So move yourself straight up and down again, though. Although you are going to need to burn off some lateral speed. In some ways, this is harder to land on because of the gravity. Are you feeling that?
Yes.
But in some ways, it's easier because you don't have the gravity. So it's like, I mean, it's got its pros and its cons. You do not want to burn that way. You will Whoa, what are you doing? You sort of want to be in a position because you are heading downward now. You are heading downward. Oh, this is bad. Come on, Tech. Bring it back. Bring it. Nope, nope. Oh my gosh. Lock. Let it settle. Let it settle. Alright. Right there. Just leave it right there. Just leave it right there. Give yourself the slightest thrust. You just basically want to get it so that you can keep yourself in a controllable state. You're gonna land on the mountains. Just get used to it.
Well, I could do a sideways burn over the lake.
You could. But you'd probably go too far and smash into the side of that mountain is more likely what's going to happen. I mean, positive. Look, you can see the curvature of the You can see the curvature of it. Alright, you're going up. But the good news is, in your progress of going up, you probably are now crashing into a mountain. Nope, wrong way, wrong way. This is going to be like a 4-part video just for this landing part itself. Oh, you're going to have so much lateral speed. Oh, you got to keep going, man. You got to keep burning. Otherwise, you're going to have huge trouble. Okay. Dude, you're going to have huge trouble. Burn. Flip towards north. It just switched to orbit. Lock it there. And then burn now. Okay, kill that. Alright, go back to your view, your other map view. Alright, and then take your guy toward retro. Take your rocket towards retro. Because you are going down right now. And you will need to, I mean, yeah, you're going to have to keep yourself at a terribly... Most of your speed is lateral, which is very, very dangerous because you will hit the surface before you know it, and you will skip off of it, and you will tumble, and then you'll hit your head. Or you could rip a leg off, or you could rip an engine off. I mean, there's been times where I've ripped a leg off, and you know, sometimes you just have to correct. Say lock, and just give yourself just a little bit of thrust there. Just get rid of a little bit of that speed. Get ready to hold a second. Wait for it. We're burning off our lateral speed right now. We're trying to drop straight down. Alright, kill your engine. Alright, now move it straight up. So most of what our speed is right now should be straight down at an angle. So go ahead and get over that guy again. All right. And we'll wait. Don't burn. What we're gonna do is we're gonna build up a little sideways or lower or downward speed, and then we're gonna kill that off. Get that back over. Get it back over your target there. There you go. Left is left, up is down. Lock. Just a tiny little burn until that X ends up over that dot there. Stop. There you go. Okay, now straight up and down and lock it. And you are about 1,500 meters from the surface of the planet, or the surface of the moon. All right, you're gonna correct just a little bit more on that direction. Yeah, all the that 1 degree of accuracy is just huge. All right. All right, lock. Give yourself a little bit of burn because you're actually quite low. But don't worry. Don't panic. Keep it cool. Just keep it cool. There you go. Good job. And see that little bit of inaccuracy there? Stop. It's actually driving you away from the shore. Yeah, lock it right there. It's a little bit over. Give yourself a little bit of burn there. It's not going to matter. You're going to land right on the shore there. But it should be fairly flat. Just a little bit of burn. You're just a couple hundred meters above the surface. Oh, going back up. That's okay. That's going to push you out just a little bit toward the... See how it's kind of hard because you can't... There's no amount of burning you can do. Whoa. Stop. Good job. Oh, a little bit of angle, not a big deal. It's going to slide for a second. There it is. Oh my
Alright.
gosh.
So I have landed successfully
On minmus. Now there's only like 9 more orbital celestial bodies to do. Alright. Anyways, I'm tired. Jeb can live there forever. For all I care. You want to send us out? Say thanks for watching. See you next time. You won't see him next time. I'll see him next time.
But yes, thanks for watching. This has been TechWest with the help of...
You don't know my YouTube name!
No, I was going to let you say it. Just
your
intro
I'm such a
sequence.
Do it again.
This has been TechWest with the help of...
Try dying to live here. Thanks for watching. See you next time.